Hi, my name is Chandler Milligan. Today is Sunday the 20th at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. My interviewer is not on screen, but she is present. Her name is Macy, and I know her from the BCM. So let's get started. What is my first question?
All right. As you consider the relationships in your life, how does this text, Genesis 4:1-16, challenge you to rethink your responsibilities to your brothers and sisters?
I gotta think of a good answer here. Okay, so the text we were reading is about how it's Cain and Abel, and how Cain presented the fruit and Abel presented the fat from the animal, and how God chose the fat over the fruit. And I think that in my life, I'm one who, dang, this is hard. I'm one who looks after people. Like if I'll fall on someone else's sword just so that they're okay. And the topic we're talking about today is, am I my brother's keeper? Which is am I responsible for those of men? And I think the text really pushes you to think are you really? Even though that they are your brothers and sisters in Christ, are you really responsible for their downfall, even if you did nothing wrong? So I think it really pushed me to think outside the box and say, hey, maybe someone else's mistake isn't my sword to fall on. Maybe someone giving God fruit isn't just them giving them fruit. Maybe it's just saying, I'm gonna cut this out. Maybe it's just them giving him fruit is just I'm missing an accent. What am I thinking in my head? I'll just end it here. Anyway, well, no, I probably shouldn't. Maybe I should just restate. I liked the first part.
Yeah.
I think it just really pushed me to think, am I responsible for someone else?
Exactly. All right. What else can you glean from only these verses about these two brothers? In what ways are they similar to one another? In what ways might they be different from one another?
Well, the way that I thought about it at first was incorrectly. I thought that God chose the fruit because that was the fruit of the soil. But in reality, it was that the lamb was a more proper gift. Both worked very hard for what they did. But it's more of one put aside something and one just said, hey, this is what I do, here you go. And it's really about when you put something to God, when you put something for someone else, it's not just last minute, here's a candle out of my closet that I got last Christmas. It's I picked this for you. I made this for you. I did this for you. And I think that was really the differences between them, that Cain didn't take his time with preparing for God, and Abel said, I'm growing this calf, I'm saving this for you. So I think it was really just a matter of rushed versus planned.
Reflect upon the question, am I my brother's keeper? Do you feel compelled to watch out, care for another human being, even if his or her behavior deems he or she may not deserve? Share why or why not you feel responsible for your brother's/sister's well-being.
For me, I'm always one who, oh my gosh, I've said this so many times. For me, I'm always one who will give up whatever I have for someone in need. I didn't eat lunch from 3rd grade to senior year because there was a girl who needed food, and I felt bad for her, so I did everything I could to make sure that she was fed at the end of the day. I'm one who, even if it's not my fault, I will fall on someone else's sword. And I know that's not always a very good quality to have because I can be seen as spineless. But for me, I think of it as we are all brothers and sisters in Christ. We are all on this planet together, that if there's something I can do to help someone, I'm going to do it. Whether it's me standing outside the BCM passing out Cheez-Its and getting stung by mosquitoes, which I did last Wednesday. But it's just, I will do whatever I can. So even though we aren't really responsible for the people next to you, I do feel like it is my job to do whatever I can to an extent. I wouldn't kill someone to get ahead of them, but I would see what I was doing and what I could do better for not only them, but for myself in the end of the day. Because even though we are our own person, we are by ourselves in this world, we still are together. And I think if someone's not going to step up and do something, who will? If someone's staring on the side of the car, who will go and help them if I don't? So for me, I am my brother's keeper. And I'm okay with that because at the end of the day, I find joy by keeping up others. Thank you. Is there any more questions? Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this talk. Sorry, it's kind of awkward, but I hope that it taught you something at the end of the day.